There we go. Unmuted. We ready to jump back in?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes.
All right. All right. We are atop the mountain. All of the realm is below us, and you can see the keep that Hex is regent of, and that whole domain near the bog where an ogre used to hold sway before the High Lord drove the ogre south, and with the help of your former lord, who died killing the Spectre Knight, and yeah, a mythical voice on the wind asks you both if you are worthy. I feel like Brock had an answer. Like he was ready to do this. It seemed like it didn't feel like there was a lot of like meditation he needed to come up with this
No, without hesitation, Brock says, indubitably.
Nice. Does he say it out loud so Hex also hears it, or is it just
I think so. I think he thinks it's his inside voice, but it comes out loud, yes. And big. Indubitably.
Yeah. Love it. Thomas, what is Hex's reply?
First of all, I just want to say that like Brock doing that kind of fills like Hex with like a lot of joy, right? Like she's like genuinely happy that's his reaction, that's his approach to things.
Yeah.
But in her head, she's like, of what? And like does she get an answer?
Yeah, no, it was definitely a question for you, right? Of what? Oh, got it. You're like asking a question back.
Yeah. Like if she doesn't get an answer, that's fine. But does she?
Yeah. Yeah, I think you do. I think the wind blows again, and this time it's very bitter and cold. It was bitter and cold last time too, and but it really it really pierces your cloak and cuts right through you. And I think it says of the city.
She says no.
Cool.
Because there's a lot of guilt, right? Like this is coming absolutely from that thing of like, no, like like I'm not even worthy of like being the high lord, like the lord of my whole thing, right? Like why would I be like, yeah, I'm worthy of that? No.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. You can feel the mountain like turn away from you, Hex, and like be like, well, okay. And Brock, you get a vision, a very brief vision of the glittering city. It's like a series of castles and towers, pushed together, and people beyond number, that uncountable, more people than you've ever seen in one place, all coexisting and sharing and supporting one another, in this one beautiful place. But I think you also can see the negative parts of the city. You can see that there are natural parts of life that just aren't represented, and you can see that those in power construct the city to support their power, and you can see that it's a place without knights. That whatever time you're in now has moved on, and no one is seeking the wisdom, is honoring the seers. no one is seeking out myths in the same way that you are, and no one is protecting the realm. There's no one left who has taken that oath. There are people who seek out myths,
right.
Yeah, but I think it's just not the same. Is Brock enchanted by that? Is it terrifying? Is it a nightmare? Like, what is his when he sees that does it make him want more? Does it make him feel like the city is a lie? Like, what is his reaction to that?
Right. I think his reaction is, if it's a vision, it's of something to come, something in the future, right?
Right.
And in that, I think his thought is, well, hopefully I'm long dead and buried before I get there.
Right.
That happens after me.
Yeah.
If there are no knights, right, where's my place?
Right.
And so that might be all well and good, but hopefully I'm dead and buried. I've lived my life before that time comes.
Got it.
So he's okay with that.
Yeah.
And if I don't see the Peacock Knight in that vision, right, then cool, I'll file that away. We're here for the Peacock Knight. Yeah. And so, he's simple about that. Yeah.
I think on your way down, on your way back down the mountain, you find the Peacock Riders, and like we got a the result of your roll was a 6, right? So they have a good result. So they look good. They look like they've slaughtered some goats, and they've made like cloaks and kind of barding for their peacock steeds. They've had a rough go of it, but things are going pretty well. And I think more than that, Castian sees you both and says, "You two made it to the peak."
I think Brock defers to Hex.
Yeah.
For answer. If it was just Brock, he might deny, right? Because that wasn't his quest. It was an accident, right?
Yeah.
So he defers to Hex.
Hex is going to say, "We are seeking you, Castian,
I know.
On behalf of your brother."
I know. I was seeking the peak, but if you made it there, maybe my place wasn't to reach it. Maybe my place was to inspire you two to reach it.
Maybe so.
I think she turns to her crew and to you all and says, "Let's leave the mountain, my friends. We've done what we came here to do." But the High Lord, I think she does like a gesture that very much says, "Fuck the High Lord." Like, she says, "I didn't take any oaths. I acted on a dare. And that was foolish. One of our steeds and one of our comrades will never leave this mountain. And that's something I'll carry with me for the rest of my days. Let's get off this thing."
Okay.
And I think that night, you make camp in a cave, and you have a moment, like, I think it's Castian and Hex sitting side by side, and so she says, "What can you tell me about my brother's death?"
He died fighting a specter. The Moth Knight rose from the underworld and wanted his place on the throne again. And we attacked him and defeated him, but your brother died in the battle. And in his dying words, he asked me to find you.
Hex, you were my brother's loyal eye. I think he wanted you to find me so we could have this conversation. I can come back and I can take the seat that I should have been home to take if I was not out questing. But you have been running that domain since his death. There are realms beyond this one. I hear all manner of things. What do you want me to do?
I want you to come with me to face the High Lord.
She shakes her head as if to say, that is not what I want to do.
That's what.
The Lord Cosmic, huh?
He's doing something that is causing the dead to become restless. He's opening doors that should be closed. Brock is a formidable fighter and could probably defeat 100 knights, but he could probably use the help of someone like you.
She nods. All right. All right. And as you come down, you come down the mountain, and at the foot of the mountain, in a calm glade amidst dense trees, in complete silence, is Squire Tanette with her mule. She's done some hunting. I think she's got some food over the fire, and nearby are three empty plinths of stone. They are black, gray, and white. Black, gray, and white marble, I'll say, because I just spent some time in marble quarries in Vermont. So we'll say
nice.
They're black, gray, and white marble, veined and it makes them beautiful. And she says, she starts getting your horses set, and I think she says, Brock, where's your shield?
I'll get a new one. It's fine. I'll get a new one.
We had to leave the mountain with something.
Nice. And as you, she says, I can't leave the glade. I don't know what's going on. There's some sort of curse that I haven't sussed out. Thomas, Hex might remember that, like, going to the glade and leaving an offering for one of the hunters was like one of the options for dealing with the specter.
Right. Yeah.
And so, like, this probably rings a bell, right?
Right. This is that glade, and those plinths are plinched 3 hunters.
Yeah. And I think, like, as you like are looking at the, as you all are eating and recovering, the it might take a while, but like in the morning, you realize that the mountain is gone. It is no longer on the horizon. It was a test for a night, and 2 nights passed that test, and now it is no more. But you are in this mystical glade.
Cool. I don't know what kind of offerings the hunters want here. So
I have a fish.
Yeah, I have. I mean, my my special ability is that I can reach into my pack and pull out any common item that I could reasonably have.
Yeah.
And I already kind of on my sheet have a bag of polished gems. I'm wondering if the hunters might want something hunted. So maybe I'll so maybe whatever Tenet has kind of hunted, I'll ask her to make an offering of that.
Okay.
And I'll kind of also like put it's literally a bag of polished gems and baby teeth. For some reason, this bag of polished gems has baby teeth. I don't know why this is there, but I'm gonna leave that bag as well. Like,
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, I think you leave offerings, and you leave what Tenet Tenet leaves some deer meat still on the bone, and then like which plinth, and I think she leaves that on each one, but like on which one do you leave your offerings, Thomas? The white stone, the gray stone, the black stone, all of them?
What do we any sense of what these what this means, Judd? Like this decision?
Yeah. I mean, you're looking in your bag and you're considering, and you remember a seer saying to you, like, what you leave for the hunters is what kind of weapon they can use to get done what you ask them to get done.
Right. I remember
I'm not asking them to do anything yet, but maybe I am.
Right.
Like maybe I am. Okay. I realize now that that's the decision I'm making. Cool. I will take my weapon, which is my horned axe.
Yeah.
And I'll put that down.
On which one? The black stone, the gray stone, or the white stone?
Why does Judd keep asking that question?
Yeah. I'm gonna say the black stone. I'm gonna
yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, that's a big deal. I feel like you leave your weapon on the black stone, right? Like that's quite an offering.
And I have another one. Like that's this. It's I will have a normal axe as well, or something else. But
yeah, love it. You are woken up in the night. I think it's your Hex. It's your watch, and in the middle of the night, in the darkest part of the night, the horizon just looks weird because like there's no mountain in it. Like that's just something that has dominated the horizon in this realm for generations. And a hunter with a black cloak and a black beard and very bright eyes comes, and you can tell his armor is made from the materials from your axe. It's as if someone like took that axe apart and made armor bits from it, but like well made, right? Like there you can see the bone plates, little bone circles woven into metal and wood. And he has on his back, and he has like in the crook of his arm a scythe blade. And he says, he sits down and says, You are Hex, the Key Knight, one of the ascenders of the mountain, the unworthy. Whom shall I kill, Hex the unworthy?
The High Lord.
Very well. Yeah, I think he takes a piece of meat off the fire and turns and walks into the night.
I think I'll be like, he's a dangerous foe. What if you fail? I'm just like, whoa. I was like, who is this guy? Like, what's happening here? Like,
right. Just so you know.
Yeah, like
I am the
dude,
Black
I could
Stone.
come with you, like
I am the Blackstone hunter, Therinus. I have failed before, but not often.
Will you? If you wait to strike, me and my knights head to meet the High Lord.
You want to hunt the prey with me?
Yes.
I have never done this before, but I have never got such an offering from someone who has made it to the top of the mountain. I will go with you, Hex the Unworthy, to kill this foe. And I think he says, "I'll be around," and like kind of goes off into the night. But like you can feel he's around.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think you wake up the next morning, and
man, that was a lot that happened there. I was like, what? Like, it's like, I'm just gonna kill the High Lord. It's like, no, can you? What?
Can you?
I mean, I have this guy's stats, right? So we could have rolled and seen if he made it. I don't know. Like, he's like, yeah.
Oh, he has stats.
Of course. The myths all come with stats, right?
The hunters are a myth.
Yeah. The Glade is a myth. Yeah, they're
the Glade is a myth. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yep. We are skipping all the hell over the place because of what you've all done with it, but it's great. I love it.
Nice. Really cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's fun. I think Castian, not knowing that you made a deal with a supernatural hunter in the night, says, "Do you want to just roll into the High Lord's court?"
We've got to face him. I can't. We have to give him a chance to stop whatever he's doing.
Yeah. Love it. Cool. Yeah. You go through the bog that's called the High Lord's Moat. And I think every once in a while, Theranos, the Blackstone hunter, comes through and kind of gives you some advice. Can anyone else see Theranos, Thomas?
Oh, nice.
Or is Hex the only one who can see him? I'm realizing now. Do people think you're just like talking to yourself, or is it,
much
less?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
So Barack, when you see Hex like on the way to do this battle, that is ill-advised, let's just say, to say the very least, and you see that like every once in a while he stops and like confers with someone that no one else can see, and then guides you through this labyrinth bog perfectly, like as if he grew up there, which he didn't.
Right. She didn't. Right.
What like I think Castian and like the other Peacock, they're looking at you like, what the fuck is going on with our
Yeah.
They look to you for guidance.
Yeah, so I'll say to Hex, and it doesn't have to be private. Somewhere in between the two, I'll say, hey, look, that mountain was rough, right? That was a rough mountain. There's no shame, right? There's no shame. Take a couple days off, couple weeks off. The High Lord's not going nowhere, right? We can rest up, right? Get our strength. You okay?
I'm not just speaking to myself.
Nobody's saying anything. I'm just saying that mountain was rough.
You're implying it very clearly. No, I have the help. I've gotten us some help. That's all.
Okay.
That's all.
All right.
Okay.
And I will tell everyone else, she's fine. She's good.
Nice.
She's good.
Great.
And I say it With my head, she's good. She's fine.
You join up on the main road and you realize that you are getting to the High Lord's castle in time for the final festival of harvest, which is called Tithe.
Yeah.
So people are bringing their offerings and the result of taxes and all manner of things to the High Lord's keep to celebrate the High Lord's rule and the realm. Thomas, did Hex leave orders on like what the Southern Keep was to send, or did you leave orders like, hey, when Tithe comes, just send a messenger that's like, hey, we can't make it this year, sorry, things are rough, we just lost our Lord? Like what did Hex leave?
I said like, don't attend the Tide Festival, don't send anything.
Oh wow.
I was like, no, I'll like, this was a long time coming, right? Like this showdown with the High Lord.
I think you are in the keep. I think I mean, I just picture High Lord Verilag played by I've been watching the interview of the Vampire Show, and the guy who plays Lestat, right? He's just kind of this golden otherworldly right? And that's how I picture Verilag. He's just that kind of villain, and he's at his throne, and his circle is around him, and he is sitting at the high seat of the hall and accepting tithes from all over the realms. And finally he sees you all and he says, the Regent of the Southern Keep, welcome, Hex.
Well met, High Lord Verlag.
What do you bring from the Southern Keep? What treasures and foods and delicacies do you bring to share for the feast?
We brought you death. I don't say that. I don't say that. It's not my place to say that.
No, that's good though. That's good. I said we bring an ultimatum.
Yeah, the room gets quiet. He said, that's a non-traditional offering, Hex. I have to say that I'm disappointed.
When we became knights, we swore to protect the realm and honor the seers. And now the seers tell me that your actions endanger the realm. So then it's very, very simple decision. Either you turn from your path or I continue down mine. The idea is like I'm standing straight across him, right?
Yeah. What is it you want me to do exactly? What is it that you're demanding of me? What is it that you suggest the seers are saying I am doing wrong?
You are playing with death.
Playing with death? Jake, can you roll up a seer for me?
I can. Just D6, D12?
Yep.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
Oh, hold up. I'll just do the 5/5. I'll do the Cosmic Knight seer. I don't need a new seer. I'm sorry.
Gotcha. No, that's all right. That's all right.
Yeah. And I think he calls to hit to the seer that knighted him, right? Who is the Rose Seer, frail body, lilting head of pink flesh petals, every need lovingly tended to by an elderly woman, whispers her guidance as obscure, ugly poetry applauded by her caretaker, wants everybody to suffer just enough to enjoy the little pleasure they have. And he says, Rose Seer, you are a welcome guest in my court. Have I done something wrong? Has the High Lord offended death? Have I broken the underworld? And she like recites some shitty poetry that her acolytes applaud, that suggest that he's just doing what he needs to do to keep the realm safe. And he says, the seers disagree with you, Hex.
I'll say I saw what you keep in the dungeons below our feet.
Yeah, people start murmuring. Yes. I keep one of the hooded ones from the underworld in the dungeon's keep. They would have taken someone who is dear to me, and I stopped them. They would have taken someone who has done nothing but serve this realm and deserved more life and more time. And so, yes, I put them in my oubliette. I tricked them, and I did what knights do. I faced a myth with cunning.
That is not. You have just acted selfishly. Death is not your decision. You're High Lord of this realm, not all of reality itself.
You have a band with you, but they look raggedy. Hex. They look like they've made it part of the way up the mountain that is no longer there, and it has taken its toll. Brock is very willing to fight for you, of course. I can see it in his eyes.
It is true, High Lord.
Instead of that, you can accept my decree. That you, Hex, accept banishment, only returning to the realm when you have uncovered some wisdom that has shown you the truth behind my actions. Brock and Castian can return to the Southern Keep. And next year at this time, they can return with a tithe worthy of their foolish posturing here. And I will forget this. But if we do not do that, then we have to seek more martial manners of dealing with this.
Yeah, I'll draw my axe.
Buckle my hammer.
Wow. Yeah, it's on, huh? All right. Cool. Jay, I think Squire Tennant takes out her short sword and her shield. The Castian and his crew take out their weapons, and Jay Brock sees the Black Hunter for the first time as he comes out from the columns. He's this otherworldly figure, right? But the High Lord is also an otherworldly figure. So it's not out of nowhere. And I think when the hunter comes out, the High Lord takes a moment to look, and I think his seer whispers, the Glade's poem, amid the sullen halt and hush, a poison blooms in grove lush. He kind of brushes her away. But
oh my God.
Yeah, I think we need to look at war, right? I think that's what we're doing. Is
I think that's correct. I have a question.
Yeah.
This castle, is it built on top of or near a source of water?
I think it is. It is near water. Yes.
Okay.
It's got a moat. I think it has a legit moat. It's built at the high part of a swamp. Yeah.
All right.
Are you thinking of using that power finally?
I think so. Yes. I think we might need it.
Yeah.
I think we might need it.
Yeah. No doubt. 24 or so combatants fighting together are treated as a single war band. When they are mortally wounded, they are rooted from the battle. One individual within a warband can add their attack dice to the warband's attack roll, leading from the front. If they do, they suffer the same damage that the warband does until their next turn. Ships and structures, recruitment, warbands. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to structure this combat. Basically, it's kind of a weird one, and we're with, yeah.
Again, one way to do it is the way we did last time, which is to be
they go on. You go.
Yeah. Everyone except me and Jay. Everyone except me and Jay is fighting a bunch of other people, and we just take them off the board completely. And then you decide how many more knights are left with the High Lord.
Yeah.
And then you kind of, put us against them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because
anyway, it's just a dice pool, right? It's just the High Lord and them are going to roll one dice pool. Me and Jay and maybe the Black Hunter are going to roll one dice pool. Or you can take the Black Hunter also off.
I think the Black Hunter is on the board, right? Because I feel like you did something cool to bring him on.
Right.
So let's keep him on. And I think the High Lord is going to have two knights with him, his kind of bodyguards. And I'll use the knight stats from the book, and we'll go from there. I rolled up the Cosmic Knight as if they were a ruler of a realm. So that is done. And let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Sellsword, uncommon, soldier, archer, sentry. Okay. Yeah, I'll use the stat of the knight from the warfare page on page 11, and yeah, I think. I mean, let's use this. Let's use this guy. The Cosmic Knight has a strange crossbow, and an echo stone and a boneless steed. Hold up. The strange crossbow is made of a light wood, but it also can be used in combat as like a club.
Our High Lord uses a crossbow.
Yeah,
isn't that like a kind of
shitty.
Anti-knight?
I mean,
yeah,
kind of shitty. Yeah.
It's totally
None of
shitty.
us have bows. That's for a reason.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. It's shitty. Yes. There is no doubt about that. I don't think, you can bring it up with the Knights Council when we're done, I guess. But yeah, he's not above being shitty, I think is a good takeaway from this. Yeah, I think he kind of throws his cloak to the side. One of his knights hands him his crossbow that is armed, that is ready to go. And let's jump into combat.
Yeah.
Let's finish this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get to Jay, you want to roll us over to the combat the combat page?
Yes. I think I can share that.
Cool. I saw you do it before, so I figured we were good. I can also do it. You got it? Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Look at that. Woo!
Awesome.
Okay.
Ooh, it's so pretty. Look at that.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just throw my dice to get us started. It's all simultaneous anyway.
Yeah. I'm going in. I'm declaring that smite.
Oh,
right out the gate. Yes.
Very good. Yeah. See, I contributed nothing, so
yeah,
you need to get us there, Jay. Otherwise, we're gonna be leaning on this Blackstone Hunter.
I know, and I don't know what he can do.
Yeah.
I might ask Judd for permission to fight dirty.
Oh.
So first of all,
what does that mean?
Well, so I have this repel violently water ability.
Yeah.
And I don't know that I have enough body of water here in this castle.
Yeah.
But my thought is people have water inside them.
Oh, jeez.
No,
that's not. I said fight dirty, and it would be up to Judd to decide what that looks like or what that means, or if I can even do that. I'm totally cool with all that. That's in your hands. If I get there, I'm not asking yet.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if you want to start throwing water around, we can't do water within people. But like we can, if you want to, try to, use a gambit to like move the fight out into the out to the drawbridge. Like, then I think you can start working some water. But I think other than that, I think throwing water for the first time in the final battle from people's bodies is getting a little superheroic here.
There it is. I was looking for my hammer. It's a D8, and then I get a D12 for the smite.
Yeah.
And then I got to pass a bigger test. All right. It's kind of okay.
Oh, you got a 4 and 11. That's awesome. That's a gambit and a solid amount of damage. Wow. But did we lose Judd?
We did, but he's back. He will add himself back in here. And there he is.
Yeah.
I literally just hit like the go back button on my mouse pad. Like that was
okay. Nice.
Hitting.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll for Blackstone Hunter, Judd?
Yeah. He's going to do a 2d8 blast. So he's going to try to hit everybody. So what he does is like he has this scythe blade, and he's just dragging it across the whole lot of them.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go ahead and roll that. Okay, one of them's an 8. So we've got another usable die. Yeah.
Cool.
What about your guys?
The Cosmic Knight is rolling a D8, and then his knights are rolling a D8 and a D4, because I don't think they're on their horses. So should I just do that all at once? 3D8 and D4? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's the way to do it. Yeah.
Woo! Love to see it.
Okay. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, that 6 is still painful, but yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
So who is getting hit on our side, Judd? Is it me?
Yeah. I think they are definitely aiming for you. You're the leader, and they're thinking if you fall, the rest might bow.
So I'm taking 6 damage to my guard. Does that sound right?
Yeah. Yep.
Wait. Oh. You can only use 1 feat per round, right?
Yeah. You can't use both.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could try and do mine. Why not?
Yeah, because you could deny that attack, right?
I could deny that. Yeah. Let me. Oh, and I will. Oh, I will just automatically succeed. I just have to make the save to be able to do it next time.
Right.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. That's a good call, Jay. Thank you. So the feat is deny. Use after an attack roll against you or an ally within arms. Yeah. Attack roll against me. So I can deny that. I can discard 1 attack die from the roll. So I will discard the 6 and protect myself. Now I need to make a D20 against my spirit, which I did. Oh, my spirit is 8, and I have somehow rolled a 2. So I am not fatigued. So I will not take that 6 damage, Judd. Jay, how do you want to do our dice?
I think the 11 is all damage, right? I think that's what we want to put forth as the damage.
Yeah. against him.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Just makes sense. Yeah. Then we've got an 8 and an 4. And the 8, if we use it to do a gambit, means that there's no save. So we could do something cool with that. We could impair his weapon.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Or we could repel a foe away and do that thing that you wanted to do of kind of get this fight into the outside. Do you want to spend the 8 on like moving location?
Moving him to... Yeah, okay. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah? That's what you wanted, right? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then with the 4, do we want to just throw +1 damage?
Move it to 12?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or do you want to do one of the other gambits?
We can bolster the attack for +1. I think that works.
Yeah. Just coming in really strong, Judd, with 12. A huge 12.
We're trying to impress the court.
Yeah. Well, I think a couple things probably occur to you all at once. Number one, like, Verilog doesn't seem to be wearing armor. And so you were like, oh, well, there's some cosmic bullshit, right? That there's like, he's got like some kind of like, bullshit. He's got some cosmic bullshit going on. But as you like cut through him and like, I think he, you get past his guard. So like he has like this line of blood, I think, coming down his face. And you remember, all of the maps of the realms and the tapestries of his accomplishments. And he never killed any of the myths. He always drove them off. And yeah, you're realizing that, like, I don't know, maybe he's not that tough, right? Like, maybe this isn't really what he's good at.
Damn. I wanna ask Jade though to describe how Brock is winning this fight for us, because it is him.
Yeah, I think it's all hammer, right?
It's all hammer.
Yeah, because I don't have my shield, so I think he's two-handed, swinging this hammer, pushing this hammer, like body checking, moving him out toward the drawbridge.
Yeah,
it's all hammer. Yeah, and because he's the High Lord, we just assume we're in for a tough fight.
Yeah,
and so I'm trying to get it all in early before I die.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I think like you see him like hand his crossbow to one of his knights and say "load," and like they load it.
Oh my god, that is so good, Judd. He doesn't even load his crossbow.
He does not load his own crossbow. No. He's the High Lord.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. That's how he rolls. And then we're into the next combat. I think he is going to smite this round. He's going to try to. Yeah. He's going to. I think that's like him taking a really good aim shot.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And so, what was it? 3d8 and a d4.
Yeah.
Plus a d12 now. Yeah.
Plus a d12. Yeah, he tries. It's not going great, right?
I mean, two sixes are good on an 8. Like,
yeah. No, totally. Yeah.
Okay. I rolled for Hunter and me.
I also want to see how things are going for Castian. So this is like 6 means things are going well for Castian. 1 means things are not going well for Castian with the rest of the council.
Yeah.
Let's just see. Not going well. Okay.
Oh my god! This is. Oh god! Another 11.
No. That's my D20 roll for fatigue. I got a 5 and a 2.
Oh, got it. I was like, damn, Jay's killing it.
Yeah, that was from a smite. I'm gonna keep it going until I fatigue, but I'm
You're
good.
good.
Yeah, I'm still good. It's just I got a 5 and a 2.
Okay. So Judd, you have 2 dice, one for damage and one for a gambit.
Yeah. I also want to. I have to make his save, right? So let's see how he does. He makes it.
Makes it. Yeah.
Yep. So you guys did 11 damage to him next round, right?
Last round 12.
Last round, yeah. 12.
So 0 and then -3. Got it. Cool. What is this round looking like? I think he he takes he says load, they hand it to him, he fires that crossbow bolt at Hex.
Yeah.
Hoping that and does
yeah, I'll take it.
I think he does 6 points, but then I think he uses the other 6 to do a bolster, so it's 7 points.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I'll take the full hit.
Yeah. How are you looking? How are you looking, Hex? Like what's
this is my first hit. I have guard. I'm still on guard. Like I've not. Cool. It's not come to my vigor yet.
Nice. Yes. You're like, I think that crossbow bolt goes into the shield, right? Like yeah. Awesome. Who's doing damage? What is that looking like as you attack the High Lord?
Yeah, the highest dice is 7, so we'll put that for damage. Jay, what do you want to do with the gambits?
Man,
you also want to do something with the water, right? Now we're here,
right? Yeah. You are out on the drawbridge. I think like now, like the people who are in the keep are watching. Peasants and folks who were not like able to get in the keep are now watching. Like you've got the whole kingdom watching. Like people from the walls are watching. I've got to do the before we do that. Do you want to? The Blackstone Hunter is going to do a 2d10 against the.
No, I rolled for the hunter. I rolled
okay.
2d8 for him, just
Blast.
like last time.
Okay, we're blasting. Yeah. Okay, cool. Got it. Okay.
So, I guess we could bolster the damage since he's outside already. We could also try to impair his crossbow.
Yeah,
with the gambits.
Could, but it's also like, I'm good. I'm good. I want to know what you were trying to do with the water, though.
So, Judd is going to have to make a call. What happens is, the ability I have is to violently repel water. And so, with all this water out here, I want to use it to our advantage out here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to say that's like an extra D6, like as you like?
I will take it. Around? Yeah, no, I love it. I will take it. Yes,
that sounds cool. Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah. So. Yeah, one for bolster and one to try to impair. Jay, does that make sense?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. My thought is, if we get him off that crossbow, he's going to have to fall back on something else, and maybe that's worse than his crossbow.
Yeah. It has to be, for sure.
Right.
Yeah. So he needs to make a save, Judd. I will tell you to against the impair. I think it's just like a vigor save.
Yep. He makes it. He makes it. It's the same exact of what his vigor is left right now.
What?
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, he had a very high guard and a very high vigor when I rolled. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay, so so this is after 12 damage and 8 damage. Is that?
No. Oh, okay. So the 8 damage I hadn't taken into account yet.
Is he just down?
No, he's not down yet. Oh, wait a minute. Well, I mean, I guess he's got less than half of his vigor, right? and that's down, right?
No. 0 vigor is completely down, but I think less than half. Yeah, it's a mortal wound. Yeah, mortally wounded targets are down and dying. And yeah, I think it's your call whether he whether he wants to keep fighting or not. Because if he's like if he's like 6 vigor away, that's next turn he's dead. Like what
Right.
is his
Right.
Yeah.
Jay, when you knock him, what does the mortal wound look like? Like whose damage was that? What is it? What is it?
I think that was the hunter's damage, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
I think he had higher than I did, right? Yeah, I think that's the hunter's damage.
The 7
I feel like the thing about this hunter is this hunter does not fight like a fucking knight.
Right.
Like he's just not playing by the same rules.
Right.
It's just like he's stalking this guy.
Right.
And I think rather than he slashes across everyone and sparks rise, and I think he takes like a nasty shot to the neck, and he puts his hand to his neck, and like blood is coming out from between his fingers, and I think he looks at Hex, and like blood is coming out of his mouth. He's got these perfectly white teeth, he's got blood in it, and he says, "You'll have some interesting decisions to make." And
what is that?
He looks at the sky because you've drawn him out onto the drawbridge.
Interesting.
And he vanishes to a distant sanctuary just beyond reality.
Oh, I knew he was going to do that.
And between him, the only thing that's left is a small glowing stone that looks almost like a dull star.
Does everyone stop fighting?
Let's see how his knights are doing after that.
No. And I wasn't the only one.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that's going to be a fail, but let me double check.
Don't do this to me, Judd. Don't let me kill 2 siblings.
Right.
But that would also be tragic and appropriate. I feel like I just haven't learned. Yeah.
The knights put down their weapons. It's a failed roll, but it's a smart decision.
Right.
And let's just see how things were going in the other fight. It was a 1 the first time. They really took some hurt.
Right.
They're doing okay. Okay. So they're up and at them, but like, yeah. It's not, they're damaged, but they're not.
Castian is not dead.
Castian is not dead, and Squire Tanet is up. They're hurt. I think like whereas you folks came in hard, the first tilt, it was the opposite for Castian and his crew, and they're up, they're bloodied, but they're okay, and sitting in the midst of all of you is the Cosmic Knight's stone. And yeah.
And it's when you say stone, it's like rock stone, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's stone. Okay.
Do we want to cut away here and figure out what happens? Like, kind of like, because obviously I didn't think about what happens now.
Well, I think Theranos walks up and picks up the stone, and says, and looks at you, and says, "He will not die, but he will be banished." Is that enough?
It is enough.
My oath is fulfilled with the offering you gave at the Glade. And Theranos crushes the stone, and the dust just goes out into the moat. And he puts, as if he just finished an average day at work. Theranos puts their scythe on their back, nods, and walks away.
Cool.
Nice.
That was the easy. Like that was the easiest part of this. Now we have all these knights here, and I have to. What are we gonna do?
Castian like limps over and says, "I think you're High Lord now, Hex."
And what about you? Do you wish to?
No, I don't want to be the High Lord.
No. I look at Castian and I feel like, does this mean that you will? If I do this, will you rule the Southern Hold?
Yes, of course. It's what my brother wanted, obviously.
Okay. And Brock, will you? The High Lord needs an eye.
Nice.
With honor, I'd be happy to.
I didn't want this.
And I think as you say that, knights and members of the feast bow until it's like you and Brock and Squire Tanat and she bows.
Yeah. And I will. I'll turn to Brock and be like, "Do you? Tanit served well."
Absolutely. You should send her to the Southern Holding as the Pearl Knight.
Maybe her knight can knight her now.
Is that how that works, or is it the seers that do that?
You would like send her to the seer, I think, but like we can.
Yeah.
I think there's probably a part of it that's like, I have taught you everything I can teach you. Like now you have to go seek that seer, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Tanit just wants your blessing, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like the only thing left that we really need to do is we know it's sometime later, and Hex and Brock are in like different clothes and like different armor, and they're in the dungeon under the keep in the oubliette where a shrouded guide, one of the hooded ones, is kept. They've got a cold. You have a better look at them now. They've got a cold sword on their hip and a pale lantern that they're holding that gives off like a ghostly light that you recognize because you fought. Hex has fought a specter.
Yeah. I'm gonna let Jay handle this. Just be like,
Cautiously, I approach the holding, the cell, and I say, "We're going to set you free. Is that okay?"
The High Lord must pay a toll. They must decide to pay in blood or silver.
That's between you and the High Lord, and he's not around anymore. And I say he's not around anymore.
The High Lord is Hex. She has claimed his seat and has taken on his oaths and responsibilities.
How much silver?
Something like her weight in gold, or her weight
yeah.
in silver. So it's like the
it's definitely something like that, right?
Yeah.
It is the weight of all of those she has slain in battle in gold, or in silver, rather.
Right.
That's...
And then he looks back at Hex because only Hex knows what that number is.
That's I assume that's a number that we don't want to pay. Like, I don't. And then blood.
The Shrouded Guide undoes their sword and like holds it at the ready.
Okay. Yeah, I think I have to take this one. And I'll say I will pay it in blood then. And I look. I think before I say that, I will look at Brock and I'll be like, I might be the shortest serving High Lord of all time. In which case, you'll have to govern in my stead.
I think Brock says, I think you misunderstand. I don't think it's your blood.
It can't be anyone else's.
I don't know that you get to decide.
I mean,
think about the High Lord, the former High Lord. What did he say?
He said it was somebody else, but I don't. I don't want to pick somebody else.
Yeah, and I don't know you get to say. I think Brock opens the gate, or opens the, right, and says, blood it is.
Cool. Thomas, roll 2d6. Tell me what you get.
I don't know. I don't even know what this is. Like,
I don't either.
Like, okay. Yeah. I rolled a 3 and a 3.
Cool. Yeah, I think the Shrouded Guy comes out and this cold sword plunges, into your side and does 6 points of damage. I think it's like permanent vigor damage, right? It's just like,
damn.
And pulls it out and there's no blood on the sword at all, and says, the High Lord's debt to the underworld has been paid.
Okay.
And I think they just kind of walk into a shadow and disappear.
Okay. I think the way to interpret the fact that I am now on a permanent 4 vigor, is to be like I grow old prematurely right then and there, right? Like, in front of Brock's eyes, I go from being like young to old, and then like Yeah, my hair grows white. Like it's just
Yeah. Awesome. And I think that's the end. I don't think that.
Yeah.
I think yeah, the reign of the probably short reign of High Lord Hex goes. Do we want to see? Do we want to just fast forward an age and just see if Hex survives another age?
Is there a role for that?
I think. Well, yeah. I mean, time. So between ages, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I think if we've decided that your character is old, then you re-roll each virtue for a d12 plus d6 and keep the result if it's lower. Old characters lose d12 vigor at the end of each age.
Hell
if
yeah.
this takes them to 0 vigor, they die peacefully.
Nice. Yeah, that's fun. That's fun.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think you need to do it for all of your stats. Let's just do the d12 plus d6 and see if your vigor goes down.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry. I rolled a 12 on my d12.
Cool.
So, yeah. I die in this age. Yeah.
Oh, wow. You die. Yeah.
Yeah, I die.
Cool. What does Hex, like, that's an age, right? So
Right.
What does Hex accomplish? Like, what does Hex get done? Do you build something? Do you bolster something? Do you create a road? Do you build something where the mountain used to be?
Yeah. I think damn. Okay, yeah. I think what does Hex accomplish?
Yeah.
I think there's nothing. I don't think it's anything major. I just think that, like, with the mountain gone, like the fields are full, like the harvest is great. Like, people have like food on their tables, and we see we just see examples of that kind of bounty. And I think I think we see Hex on her, kind of like on a bed, clearly, like, like she knows, like, this is her last days, and she summons Brock, and she's like, I'm sorry to do this to you, old friend.
Nobody lives forever. It's fine. You did good.
Nice.
But I'm making the announcement that you will succeed me.
Ooh, that'd be a mistake.
Yeah. But what's one more mistake?
Well, if I may, High Lord is a young person's game. And there's a Pearl Knight that's probably about ready right now. And I will continue to be the eye.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I does is it the Black Knight? Is it Theranos who, like, comes to take you to the underworld?
Ooh. Oh, that could be cool. You're saying the hunter like shows up to take me to the underworld?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's cool. Yeah.
And creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like once you use him, like, that's like, he's got your name as well, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Are you ready to travel east and enter the underworld.
Yes. And I'd like to think we delayed that other myth that Judd was was talking about, the bone keeper or whatever.
Yeah, and I'm not sure, like, a lot of the other myths other than the child was like had to do with death, and I feel like dealing with the High Lord and the High Lord's like thing might have like solved those. So like like my instinct would be to like get like really re-roll all of the myths in this realm, except for the child, and which we just kind of hinted at, and go from there.
Nice.
And that is probably how I would continue if that game was to continue. But yeah, that was awesome.
That was great. Yeah.
Thank you all for playing. I feel like, I could totally like see a game where we like start with, with Thomas taking up Tonnet and rolling up the Pearl Knight, and Jay rolling, playing old Barak, and we do his stats, right?
That's fun.
But it's neat. I like the way the game, like, it's not. Yeah, I don't know. That's cool. I love the way that all works. And the other thing is, like, if we decided that those myths were resolved, then like that's a bunch of glory for your characters, right? So like that glory also like the glory of the Cosmic Knights exile, the Cosmic Knights interdimensional exile was that was a battle that probably had a name. So like that's another glory that would have gotten added to your lists, and we would and if you declared Tonnet as your heir, then she gets half of your glory at the start.
Nice. That's Pendragon as well, right? Like that's a classic thing. Yeah.
Totally.
That's cool.
So it's cool. I liked. Yeah, thank you, HL. I also love this. I enjoyed it.
I wanna shout out that you ran the mountain so well.
Yeah.
Like, thank you.
It was just like completely, like I don't know. I think if I had run it, I would have tried to make it a fight, and you didn't do that, and it was so much more interesting, and we got some cool descriptions. The crows repeating stuff, like all that stuff. So great, man. Like
that was crazy. Yes, that was perfect too. The crows.
Yeah, I think the mountain was amazing. I think you ran that.
Thank you. So I mean, I felt pretty lucky. I felt like I rolled some. I mean, when I felt like you were going in a hex worth of stuff, I basically every day, I would roll to see like what you ran into, and it just so happened that like on the last, as you were going after the Peacock Riders, but like you got to the last omen of the mountain, like that is what you rolled up, or that is what the dice said. And so I was like, oh, cool. You went right past them. Like, a mountain is big and labyrinthine and complicated. And, I wanted some rolls but I also like, I don't, it's a weird thing, right? Rolling, especially for heights, right? It's like, I want Jay's character to like have to make a bad decision, but I don't know that I want anyone to fall off a fucking mountain. Like I don't know. I really wanted, but I also wanted him to have to pay a price, right? The D6 table with one side of the D6 table in the myth describing the route, and another one describing the surroundings.
Nice.
Gave me a lot. The Morning Squires, the Crag Cats, the Peacock Riders, the mountain itself are all in there. So that was all like real easy. A couple of things got changed either because I read them real fast or because it just didn't quite make sense the way things were going.
Right.
But
yeah,
but the changes are real little. Thank you for the compliment.
You don't get any points for like following the book. You know what I mean? Like there isn't somebody out there who's like gold star. You know.
No.
I also want to shout out Jay. Like Jay, man, it was a really cool session because Brock was like so full of life in a way that like really kind of carried the adventure. I loved you heading off alone to talk to Castian. That was a really cool scene. And it was like the dice went just a little bit different. We could have had that conversation then and there, right?
Right, yes. So and my thought was I don't want them to get too far away. I want to answer the question, does she mean us harm or not? And if she did, you will find my dead body, right? Well, I was prepared for that. And you would have seen that I did not bring my arms, right? I left them behind, right? So she killed me in a not fair fight, and I should tell you something. Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Oh my God. I can't believe you're willing to do that. Like, that's such an outrageous move.
Yeah, that was my thought, is that if I die, it won't be... Because I said I wasn't, I was following your lead, and you couldn't be there. And so my thought was, we need to know, can we at least have a conversation with her or not?
Yeah. Nice. That was very cool.
Yeah, I mean, all I had for her was, 7 peacock riders approach the mountain. They claim their peacocks are so magnificent that nature simply gives way to them. They are mistaken. And I think like what the thing I did early that I'm really proud of and really like and will continue to do is when an NPC came up in character creation where we needed a brother, a sister, a sibling, a something, I kept an eye on the myths and the NPCs who were there, and we're like, okay, let's like the Lord's sibling is the Peacock Knight. Cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Now it's just in there. And that also puts them like on the random encounter table, right? So suddenly they're on the table, and when we roll them up, they come up, but also if you seek them out, it's not only the random encounter table that can bring them out, right? Like if you seek them out, then they come up a little earlier, or they come up in a different way. But yeah, thank you. It was a really, really, really fun kind of easy game to run. Like I definitely like one of the things I want in my gaming go bag is like a couple of 12x12 hex maps,
right?
And a couple of my favorite myths and go. Like it's real easy to to just, while people are rolling up their characters and talking about their knights, you can literally roll up 6 myths, number them 1 to 6, and then put them on the map in places that seem to make sense. And you're kind of like, it's not entirely done. It took me like an evening to make each map, which is like a reasonable amount for 3+ sessions, through 3 sessions. And really like there's more gas in the tank. Like I would roll up a couple. I would look at I'd like to choose my myths more than I like to roll them. But if I wanted to just go fast, I could just roll them. It was a really lovely game to run. I love the combat system. It's just fast and
fast.
And descriptive and evocative, and the decisions you get to make are interesting. There wasn't a combat where I was like, and even the first one with the Spectre where things kind of dragged for a while. It was a long one, but it was still interesting every step, and it didn't feel like, oh, we're just banging on each other. It's just like it rather than, I like rolling all the dice and being like, okay, what does that say? What just happened? It reminds me of when Jay and I played Sorcerer. It was a similar thing where you'd roll the dice, we'd look at them and be like, okay, what are these telling us? There's a 3-way knife fight happening here. Like what just happened? oh, well, clearly your character is, getting the upper hand, and this character is using their momentum, and there was a similar vibe to this that I really liked. But yeah, I mean, I also, the other thing I love about it is if you're a young, there's so many rookie GMs and people who are finding these games for the first time. And if you just wanted like one way to set up a game, get a 12 by 12 map, get a 12 by 12 hex map, put three keeps and 3 towns and 4 or 5 different kind of areas, and decide if your players want to be wanderers or in court or the rulers, and go. And that's a cool. I feel like a lot of people could benefit from just that kind of structure. Just having any kind of structure. So that's neat that is out there, and just be like, hey, if you want to, make a hex map, here's one way to do it. It was interesting. Something I don't use a lot. I didn't use a lot in this game, and maybe it's because the myths were so integral to the NPC's backstory. But like, you can also like roll up landmarks like in hexes that don't really have anything. And so that became really important in the game I played face to face, where they kind of came in off a weird angle on the map because they were wanderers. And I was like, oh, what's in this space? And I rolled something weird, and it kind of became the whole game. And
that's fun.
That was interesting too. Like it's not, there's not just like one way this goes, and there's not just one tool. There's a lot of different tools. It's cool. I don't know. Thank you, Thomas, for playing, and thank you for. I feel like the psychic toll of all 3 sessions like was yours to display, right? Like you had to show like
he's carrying it.
You had to show like the weight of the journey, and that was a lot.
Yeah.
And I appreciated the way you did it. Like it never felt like
it never felt like Hex was having a good time.
Yeah. It was great. I loved the way that you showed that journey and how far they'd come, and the guilt, in like, I don't know, in a real way, but still in a very fun way, and a very kind of Arthurian way too.
Thank you. Yeah.
Love it. So thank you for making really, really fun decisions. And to you both for like letting that relationship breathe. Like they didn't start off like trusting one another, really. Like,
no, that's true.
But
Jay's first thing was like, what's the like? Was like completely like, is she any good? Like,
yeah.
And he kept side-eyeing me for 2 sessions, so that was good. Yep. But it was a really cool decision to have that attitude, but to like never blink for even 1 second when it came to like loyalty, right? Like, like that's a cool, like that's a cool decision. Like,
definitely. Fun tools. That was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun.
I've said this to folks offline. I'll say it here. I really like the Sunday morning game slot. I thought I was going to hate it. I was like, I really want a game with Thomas, so I will do this. But this is going to be terrible. I'm going to be at my worst. And I'm not. I feel pretty good, other than the first game where I was like, got excited, told some dumb stories, and never asked Thomas or Jay if they were feeling okay. Other than that, I feel like the mornings didn't have a lot of effect on me. And what I do find is that the rest of the day, I'm kind of like pumped, and I'm like, oh, I played a game and that was fun. And because I got up early, I tend to go to bed earlier. And so I wake up more ready for the week on Monday. So what I will be continuing some Sunday something. I don't know what. I haven't asked anyone to play anything, but we'll you'll all hear about it, I'm sure.
Awesome.
And we'll figure that out. Do we want to just kind of say where folks can find us. Hold up. I've got here it is. Let me copy and paste some things. Hold up. If you want to find...
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, if you want to find Thomas, you can find him at B-Sky. And if you want to find Jay over on B-Sky, it will be here. Maybe. And someday soon. It's coming. It's coming.
There we go.
And here's Jay, and then I am Judd the Librarian at B-Sky Social. And I like that it's a finished thing. That is nice.
Yes.
It felt complete. Even if we like say, hey, let's go back to this place. It's nice to, I don't know, have a finished thing on that shelf. That is really cool. Because I feel also Arthurian stories are kind of like that, right? You read one thing, and then you like there's this great story that I always loved, and there's there's this translation, and then there's there's Steinbeck, and there are all these, and we can dig into the Welsh stuff and get into all kinds of fun stuff. So I like that we can just kind of come at it from all these different places.
Jay, did you get to say your piece? Were you like, do you have any thoughts about the game or anything like that?
No, I am happy that I got invited to this. I actually went so I've been working off of the PDF, but I ordered a hard copy, so now I've got a hard copy in the mail on the way. I will echo Judd's thoughts about the combat. I like that there's some decisions you got to make before we roll the dice, and then some decisions you still get to make after the dice. And then it feels like there's a whole conversation before, in the middle, and after, right, for combat. So that first combat, even though it went long, I hesitate to say long because it didn't feel like it was dragging. It felt like every round we're having to make some decisions. And I felt like I'm having to figure out how to keep my guy alive because it's not looking great, right? What kind of options, what kind of tactics, what can I do with these dice, right? And we saw how that worked out, but that was fun, right? It didn't feel like despair or anything like that.
Cool.
Everything else, I think, is us playing to find out, which, man, I just love that. So,
yeah. I also like the idea that we could also just totally switch it up. Like, I like that there are all of these different games kind of in this vein where we could also play, we could play an Into the Odd game where there is this dungeon where there is this glowing stardust where, if you put it in your tea, it gives you visions of this ancient knight exiled to this otherworldly realm, and he'll give you terrible advice if you ask it. And there's all kinds of ways. I feel like there are different angles. It just generated a lot of cool stuff and cool ideas, which is really fun. Which is interesting. The idea that I don't know. There's this idea into the odd, and I feel like it carries over into this a bit, where time isn't really it's not like this is the mythic realm and someday in the future it will be into the odd modern. It could be just that we've traveled too far from the city, and so we've gotten so far that it seems like the future. It's just there's a lot of weird time, fun, distant stuff. But anyway. Thank you all for watching. Whatever we do, we will we'll keep you all informed about what's going on with our Sunday morning slot. But this was the complete tale of a kind of the key night. It kind of was like
kind of the key night.
The tale of the key night, going from a trusted advisor to a lord to the High Lord and into the underworld. So it's kind of cool.
Thank you for that. What a gift. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for. I mean, but I'll say it out loud anyway. It's. Yeah, we don't know where this is going, and I think the first game really showed us like, oh shit, we really don't know where this is going.
Right.
It was fun, and I loved the way that the ages go forward and give us more kind of constraints and details and stuff that we probably wouldn't have made on our own. That's great. It almost like there's almost I love that. I love when like you feel like grief for a fictional person. I just think that's like the coolest thing. That's when I feel like a game is doing a pretty good job.
Right.
So awesome. Thank you both for playing. Thank you all for watching. And if you're watching this on YouTube 1,000 years from now or 20 minutes from now, just please leave a comment. If you have any questions, if anything really stood out to you, we'd love to hear it. And if you have stayed watching on this long, thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you. We'll I'm going to put up the Bone Lord, and we will see you all soon.
Yeah.
Or the Bone Slayer? Is it? I thought it was the Bone Lord. I could have just messed that up. We'll leave it on for a second, and then I'll take it down.
Yeah, thanks, Heroic Logic.
Thanks, Heroic Logic. Yep, we're looking forward to seeing you. We appreciate you joining us. That was awesome. It was nice to see you. And I'm going to end the stream now-ish.